In today's episode of Old Man Yells at Clouds, turns out the Biden administration for the past 2 years has given $2.35 billion to the Taliban. This is according to a report yesterday from SIGAR, the Special Investigative General of Afghanistan Reconstruction. Now we're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of that, of one of the most horrific embarrassments, strategic blunders, disasters in our republic's history. A couple days ago, I don't know if you saw it, since just about nobody in the media covered this, but all the Gold Star families from the 13 service personnel that were killed in that just absolutely bungled retreat and bailout. 11 Marines, a soldier, and a Navy corpsman were killed. And their Gold Star families had a press conference the other day. Never heard a word from Milley, from Secretary of Defense Austin. Do you remember what happened a couple days after that horrific bombing? What did Biden, Austin, and Milley do? We're going to go get the people who did that bombing. So what did they do? They conducted a drone strike on a car. Those were the bombers. Those were the bad guys. 10 innocent civilians were killed. 7 children looking for water were killed by the Biden administration. You know who was held responsible? Nobody. Righteous strike, General Milley called it, in the hours after that strike. It was a righteous strike. A couple days later, yeah. So, in the past 2 years that I've been fighting to try and get donations to heal our veterans at home, or beg, walking the halls of Congress, begging for table scraps to get funding for research into these life-saving modalities, the Biden administration has been just sending billions of dollars to our enemy. Not even to mention what's going on in Ukraine, folks. Who was it? LBJ? LBJ said, if we lost Cronkite, we lost the war. CNN for the past couple days has been reporting the majority of Americans are done funneling money overseas to Ukraine. They also said that today, before I just jumped on this, that the counteroffensive has failed and has a insanely low probability of succeeding. Again, tens and tens of billions of dollars funneled overseas on the other side of the planet to turn human beings into hair, teeth, and eyeballs. Billions of dollars funneled to the Taliban and these Gold Star families who lost their daughters, who lost their sons. Nothing. And here we are begging for table scraps. I'm trying to scrounge together donations to do a healing retreat in Colorado next month for an all-female group of veterans. And we're barely, it's incredibly difficult to hit our fundraising goals. It's just so frustrating, folks. This is what they do with our money, right? I shared with you my debrief from meeting with one of the, I'm not going to say a leader, I'll say a lawmaker, right? Behind closed doors. I said, hey man, for the price of a couple Abrams tanks you're going to be sending to Ukraine, you could be healing tens of thousands of veterans. Oh, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that to an appropriator. You're gonna piss people off. Excuse me, dude? What? Oh, it's a different pot of money. That's national security money. I'm like, the fuck do you think this is, man? Veteran suicide ain't national security. The number one recruiting source for the United States military in our nation's, the history of our republic, is our veterans. And we ain't wanting our kids to go in the military anymore, dude. It doesn't get any more national security issue than veterans killing themselves. So, again, old man yells at clouds. What's going to happen? Nothing. More money is going to be funneled into Ukraine to kill more people. More money is going to be given to the fucking Taliban to kill women and keep them from going to young women in Afghanistan to go to school. And it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace. Going to put my mouth guard in and my chin strap on and just keep on doing what we're trying to do and save the lives of who we can here at home. Whiz out.